Like this. What I do also want to say is that I don't have, I don't, it's not a competition may not be the best word to describe what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I think motivation and ambition is a better way to say it. You can be motivated by a person. You can be ambitious. I think those are better words. I do understand what you mean by competition. And for some people, competition is exactly what gets them to ignites their drive. So if that's what
Right.
works, do what works for you. You know what I mean? I think most people will be like, it's not a competition. So for those individuals, a better word would be ambitious, challenging yourself, being motivated, inspired. Those are great things because, like you said, at the end, healthy competition is good until it becomes unhealthy and it leaves room for jealousy. So you got to be
Right.
careful of the using competition alone unless you're built like that and you know how to keep it healthy. What I will say is that a person who is not ambitious that is in a relationship should not be competing.
Touche.
So a person who is not ambitious shouldn't be competing with the driver or the motivated person, the ambitious person. They shouldn't be in competition with them if they are not ambitious themselves. If they're not ambitious, if they're not supportive, they should be in competition. And this is what I mean. Individuals will be in that position where they're being taken care of, right? But they secretly start trying to act like it's a competition because they'll start popping up with things like, oh, this is mine. Because they see that a person, they start feeling in their head that everything that the person who's the provider or the supporter, that everything that they're getting is theirs because they worked for it, even though they're sharing it. Now, but that person will never say, the person who's actually getting all these things, who's the financial provider, they don't ever go around saying, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. They don't have to. But in certain situations, an individual who's not ambitious will start to feel like it's a competition and start to say, oh, this is mine. Even though it came off the work of the individual who's the go-getter, they'll try to be like, oh, don't use my cup. This is my cup. Well, fuck, I paid for the cup. It's not a competition.
I think the person who
Don't touch my this or that they have, right? Because
right.
they want to feel like they have something that they can claim, but they haven't put the work in to go get it. And so that's what I mean. A person should be supportive in that role. They shouldn't be, they shouldn't compete. They might say, oh, you started your own business with the dude on the shirt. I got a business too. My business, instead of supporting your business with
Right.
your logo and helping you build that, because that's what's really bringing the money in, they go say, oh, I got a business too. I got a girl on the shirt, but they using your money, your energy, your time, and instead of supporting you, they taking your money to create this thing over here that's still not gonna bring nothing in. You know why? Because they're not ambitious. So now, but they go and then they go create something different, saying, "Oh, so I got." When friends come over and everybody know about your business and your brand, and they say, "Oh, look at the little dude in the back with the hat tilted," and she go like, "Oh yeah, but look at mine. I got this over here, but it ain't brought in a dollar. It spent money off of what you brought in, right? Because they are secretly in competition with you. So a person that's not ambitious should be supportive. They shouldn't be in competition, unhealthy competition, with the person who is the supporter.
Fuck
Because
that.
then you're going to
She better get
feel
her ass
the
right.
lack of appreciation. You're going to feel the lack of, that's when a person feels like they're not being appreciated, right? The
Right.
least they could do, instead of trying to have false competition, is be supportive, be real supportive.
Hey, P. She better get her ass right. Get your ass right. That's what happens. Be in competition. Get some competition. Yeah, yeah, I get it. But if I'm doing all the work and you thinking you got it, get your ass out there and get it.
But if they not, and they still putting it in your face that this is
Go
theirs,
around the side of the car door and open that motherfucker up.
or open the door.
Let her ass out.
Politely
Hey
open
man,
the door. Become a what is a valet? Quit being a
that's why
driver
I
and
asked.
become a valet.
That's why I asked you, is it healthy? See, that's why I think it's healthy. I think you need that level. And if you don't got somebody who gonna give you that competition, that's gonna give you that push. I don't want to be around a motherfucker who ain't trying to do better than me.
Yeah. I think it all, like most things, depends on the person. It's healthy for an
Right,
individual who used it like you in a constructive way, but there's some people who will use it in a non-constructive way. They might
right,
even use
right.
it for destruction. So
Yeah, I mean that's
all depends
jealousy.
on the individual. Yes. And so
Right,
that's why I
right,
said
right,
um competition may not be the best word because not
right.
everybody is built like KC to take
Yeah,
that competition and make it work in a healthy way. Some
right,
individuals it's built differently and they might be in secret unhealthy competition that affects the productivity of the person who's productive because now they're in competition when their best attribute and their best practice could be being supportive.